welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? Today we are trying out these core paints that I got for a Valentine's Day present from my amazing husband last year that I did not open. And today I want to try it out on some, still working through that sketchbook, guys. This is the sketchbook made from Fluid 100 hot press, 140 pounds, 300 GSM paper. This is the 25% cotton one that I have from Fabiano Studio. So today we'll be working with these paints on this, trying it out, and I am giving myself extra challenge because today I'm also be working with these natural hair brushes here. Now you would have seen me talk about this line before. This is, let me bring you guys in a bit closer. Here it is. This is from Art Secret 777 series. This is their real hair, sorry to touch the camera, brushes. Now I have, actually I don't have the whole set, but I do have 4 representation of that line. I have a number 18 round, which I think is a very good, nice big brush. I also have a number 10 oval wash. You have seen me use a bunch, the number 10 flat. This one, come on, focus, thank you. Yeah, this one right here, you have seen me use that a bunch. And I also have here, my small brush is a number 6 round here. So these are natural hair brushes. They're basically short hair brushes and short handle brushes, which I actually love, short handle brushes and short hair brushes. So today we'll be working with these in the sketchbook to see how the paints work with this in hot press sketchbooks. One of the things I've noticed with the paints in working with it so far, it's a bit tacky when I go in there with brushes. So I'm hoping a softer brush will not feel as tacky as it does with a synthetic brush. I've blabbered on enough in this intro. I will be talking about something very serious in the painting session of this. I have something to talk about, but for right now, let me quit this intro and get into the painting. Okay, let's get this thing started. I initially started with the number 18 round brush from that Art Secret line. I am going in there with some ultramarine blue, and I said I want to talk to you guys about something really and truly. Yes, I'm on a no-buy because I am going back to school, but also I am kind of enjoying my no-buy, you know, because we're already, where are we? Already half the year already, and I was one of those persons who used to go out there, watch the art halls, see what the influencers were pushing, and I wanted it, and I wanted to buy it because I wanted to be the best artist that I can be, and I have to get the best supplies that is out there. And honestly, guys, I bought a lot of stuff, and I'm not saying to brag or anything, but I didn't appreciate the stuff that I got because I was just getting more stuff. And in this no buy, it is my opportunity to enjoy the stuff I had. Look at this. I asked my husband to give me these core paints last year, 2023, and up to 2024, June of 2024, they're still unopened, you know. So I was one of those persons out there who used to buy the trends, who used to see what the influencers were pushing, and some of the stuff I really did enjoy. I'm enjoying these core paints right now. I mixed that with some, I believe it was the burnt umber and some of the gamboge color. I'm actually showing you what happened to the brush. That brush doesn't hold a point, and it was driving me miserable, guys, literally miserable, because I literally have to work my way around that point. And it goes back to looking at what the influencers were pushing, like maybe 3 years ago. It was before the pandemic, in 2019, early 2019. They were pushing heavy natural hair brushes, and I could afford Escodas and Winsor & Newton, so I bought the Art Secrets, and you know, I end up with that. So yeah, and now I have to learn how to work around it because I am in a no-buy, and I need to learn how to work with my art supplies. I just used, for the pants for this guy, I just used a straight indigo blue, and that was it. I did a lot of color mixing for the blacks because there was actually a lot of blacks and grays in this piece, and so I had to do a lot of color mixing and a lot of variations. I'm actually showing you guys there that I used another brush, which is another natural hair brush. This is from Rosa Gallery. This is the number 2 squirrel hairbrush, and I actually enjoyed using this brush. You will not see this brush leave my hand for the rest of this piece. I use this brush fully from this part forward. And my advice out there to you guys who are just like me, who are just getting into art, don't fall for the hype, guys. You know, don't spend a lot of money on all the art supplies that you're not going to use. You know, find something that you like working with and stick to that. Explore it to its fullest until it's completed, and then you can go on to something new. That's my advice to you. Save your money, don't fall for the hype. And the gun, well, the cybernetic piece for him is actually to a variety of gray color. I first mixed the ultramarine blue with the burnt sienna, and then I mixed the indigo blue with the Indian red, and that was how I was able to produce my black colors. Some of them look kind of green. I think the house looked kind of green to me, but on this piece it actually do look like a beautiful variation of black. And now I'm painting the railings for the bank and for the house behind him. I actually, at this point in time, I was having fun with this piece. I was doing a lot of painting and I was really enjoying myself here. And I know I'm kind of switching back and forth between talking about the piece and about talking about something very, very serious, but I only gave myself a few minutes for this, so I don't want to dwell too much on the serious part, because you know, it's the same message that I said in my first piece, why I don't do recommendation videos. Explore the art supply you have to its fullest. I am working on these with different papers, with different brushes, and to see how it suits my art style completely. I was actually surprised that on this paper, which is the Fabriano Studio Hot Press 25% cotton paper, it did not granulate. It did not give me that explosiveness Core is known for. Well, that I see other people on YouTube use it for. It didn't give me that at all. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing for me, but other than that, I really enjoy working with this piece. I did not color his hair. I believe I left his hair and his eyebrows white just for the effect, along with his scarf. They were all left white, and I just put a bit of shadow in there with some of the black color that I mixed, watered down a bit to let it look kind of gray. I think at the end I will kind of redarken his pants with some more indigo blue like you see me doing here, because yeah, I wasn't really liking how the effect came out. And guys, I'm gonna leave you here for now so you can use the last few seconds to enjoy this piece. Okay, I am finished. I would have shown you in the art piece how I painted this, what were some of the choices that I used. I did not get the Core explosiveness that all other artists got when they use Core. I think maybe it's the paper that I chose to use. I used a 25% cotton hot press paper, so maybe that's the reason I didn't get that beautiful Core explosiveness that I heard so much about. I had a lot of trouble, like I told you guys, with this brush. Yeah, this was not very good for me. It seems to hold a point here, but as soon as you paint with it, it frays. It basically split apart, and it's like you're going through the motions. One of the brush I did not mention that I did use, that I actually did enjoy using, was this one, the oval one. It was really nice for me. I did this part with it. Yeah, it was the oval brush I was using when I was doing this part. And I also enjoyed it for this one. I also enjoyed it, but I lost a hair. Yeah, one hair came out, a single hair came out of this, but it was okay for what I used it for. It does have it does look like it has a decent point, but really guys, it really doesn't. It tends to fray out a lot, just like the number 6. And the next brush, I did not use the flat at all, but I did use this one here, the Rosa Gallery Squirrel Hairbrush. This is a number 2 brush that I have, and guys, I loved using this brush. It frayed a little bit, but the little fraying it does was still controllable, so I was able to go in there with a degree of control, which is pretty good. A full perspective, my full thoughts on the core paint is coming, guys, so you will see that. And that's about it. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. We had a very serious discussion. We talked about not believing the hype and buying every single art product that was out there like I did. And let me know what your thoughts are about that in the comments below. Have you guys ever used the core paints before? What was your experience like? Let me know all those amazing goodness in the comments below. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.